Good afternoon, Mr. Tit. We've been expecting you.
Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going.
Hey, those widows, boss ghouls, how are you all doing? A lot of people have been asking me lately, hey, could you please look at Really Haunted? Could you look at the Tit? There's a sort of new wave of audience members that don't realise he's fake, and he seems to have all this new stuff in his house. He seems to have a lot of money since he's been monetising his content again. Time you take a look. And initially I was like, don't want to. So, despite how much I don't want to do it, if you guys want me to do something, you know I'm going to do it. So, let's go back to Really Lee Haunted. Really Lee Haunted. Eh? Alright. So, Really Haunted. If you don't know, he is the guy that has spent the last 8 years pretending that his house is haunted. It's not. He has been caught numerous times by numerous debunkers, and sometimes he's fallen for stupid little things, like the time I complained that this poltergeist that is ruining his life, which sometimes is a demon, sometimes is Lilith, sometimes is dead family members, sometimes is Vlad the Impaler, I shit you not. I complained that this thing that is ruining his life never breaks anything expensive, and then 2 days later his laptop gets absolutely annihilated. Magical. But a lot of people were like, didn't Beardo say nothing expensive was going to break, and then 2 days later your laptop takes a hammering, but you've already got a new one? How odd. So a lot of things with this guy happen off camera. He does use masking on occasion, but he does it less now because he keeps getting caught out with it. Obviously, he uses his haunted Alexa, which is infantile. I've recreated that numerous times. If you've got one of those devices, just say, Alexa, Simon says Lee is a booby, and your Alexa will repeat it. Alexa, Simon says Lee is a boob.
Lee is a poop.
I mean, I said boob, but we'll go with it. He is a poop. And then he just chopped his interaction out and then overlays the sound over his video, like this.
Lee is a poop.
That Alexa didn't actually play there, it's just an overlaid sound. So we could hear him moving and shuffling about and breathing. That knocking was coming from upstairs and was very, very loud. And you could hear the door rattling in the latch. You could hear the latch and the handle rattling. There was that metallic sound. So to me, those sounds are coming from one of these two doors. Very heavy sounding knocks. So why can't we see those doors moving slightly with the bangs and to account for the rattle of the lock? Now, there is a door further around to the left. Would that sound be more muffled because it's around the corner from the microphone? I believe so. So, I don't think he's even got anyone behind the door knocking it. It's just an overlaid sound. Lee, why do you have a latch on the outside of your door? Is that an eyelet and a hook on the outside of a door? What are you locking in there?
Is anyone able to talk through this static?
Weird.
I know where Mythos has gone. Lee's locked him in. I'm joking. I've spoken to Mythos. He's absolutely fine. He's just got real world stuff going on. But he has made a video and it'll be coming out soon. Stay. He's talking to his dog or Mythos? Come on. Do something titty. Is he upstairs or downstairs? He's clearly got a lav mic on. Why would you sleep wearing a microphone? Why would you sleep with a microphone on? I mean, I did it once at 30 East Drive. It was embarrassing. Jesus Christ. How have those shorts not been taken away by the government for scientific testing to see if they can actually come to life for the amount of time you've been wearing them? Here he goes with his rosary beads. Do you know what? I'm not going to go into detail because the side-eye guy and J-Cats have covered it. Omar has suddenly found God. All the power to him. If it makes him a better person, great. But holy shit, can you spend 30 minutes telling people how bad ghost hunting is while leaving all of your content there earning money off said ghost hunting? What a knob. I didn't cheat on my wife. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Ghost hunting bad. I found God. Look at all this God stuff. Then remove all of your evil content. And if you found God, and if you want to be honest, Omar, maybe tell the world how you faked everything. Just an idea. Feel better now.
Right. Just some bangs on the door. Not super loud,
Not super loud. It was rattling the door, mate.
but enough. Connects on downstairs. Oh, that was that cross again.
That was a cross again. Was it? Or was it an overlaid sound? Let's see. He actually looked quite startled there, so maybe something has shifted.
Connects on downstairs.
I was looking at the banister. I thought maybe he'd creaked the banister to do it. He pushes his weight on it quite hard. But the sound doesn't line up.
Connects on downstairs.
Yeah, his reaction was a little off there, I think. Ignore the fact that his reaction was off. The sound of it. The knocking of the doors was clearly on this level and very loud and right by the camera. So was that crucifix drop in this on a brick piece in his attic falling onto the attic floor, which would have that cross falling would probably land on rock wall or box. It wouldn't have made the sound that it made.
Enough. Connects on downstairs.
That didn't come from the attic above him. There was no muffle to the sound. Whatever that was directly in front of the camera. So whether he's leaned on the banister and he's kicked something through the spindles to make that sound on the camera, and then he's looked up, but the reaction time was off. The lean over the banister, the push-in was a bit weird. I think he's just kicked something off the banister there because it sounded right next to the camera, not muffled through a ceiling and an attic trap. Didn't see his legs move, but you can just twist your foot just a little with something balancing over that edge. The lean and that sound did not come from the attic. It's 100% faked. But was it something he's kicked as opposed to an overlaid sound? I can't tell. But he's looked in the wrong direction from where the sound came from.
Oh, that was that cross again.
It wasn't, mate.
Shit. I'm going to have to go up there tomorrow. And someone said bend the nail. So I'm going to bend it. So make it impossible. I think that's third, maybe fourth time recently that.
So the crucifix falling was a trope that he did, 2.5 years ago? And then when we kept calling him out on his bull cack with it, he stopped doing it. Now that I've given up on calling him out on his stuff, he's going seemingly back to the stuff that he used to do. I'm always watching, Titty. Always watching.
That is terrifying. That needs some oil or something like that.
Now, we can't see that room. We can't see that there's nobody stood inside of it, just opening the door or unlatching it so it swings open slowly. And he's shocked that he needs to oil his own door. How often do you open that door, Lead, and not know that it needs oiling until this point on camera where you stand there looking like you're gobbling off fresh air? That needs oiling, that does. What a tit. We can't see, so we can't debunk, but at the same point, once you catch somebody faking, once you know everything is fake, he's just got somebody opening that door. He's got a son that lives at home with him. He's got a wife. They're never in the house when he's filming. Yeah, right.
Holy shit. I don't know what you've got to be able to see. Tell you what I'll do. I'll put that down there. I'm going to get my phone. Just sit there and have a quick go on an app.
Is that a cut there? Don't know. All this dust floating, and then that freezes for a bit and then unfreezes. Has he cut there for somebody to come out of that room? There was a lot of dust and movement, and then the pixels there just froze for like 3 or 4 frames. There he was. There. And then it disappears. That could just be some sort of artifacting, and it'll depend on what comes next. But could that have been in the video for whoever opened that door to have come out? Probably. Now, my wife is a very patient, very nice lady. If she kept coming home from work, because I assume she has to work, as he just slobs about all day bullshitting everyone, and I had cables just trailing all over the house and cameras all over the house and ladders stacked up in bedrooms, she'd be like, "Can you clean this shit up, please? You've got a studio, you've got your little work area, he's got a PC and a little work area. Keep it all in there until you're actually filming." So if he's actually been sleeping, he's left all these trip hazards at the top of the stairs for his poor kid or wife that are definitely in on his con to fall on the stairs. Irresponsible hauntingly. I've just attempted possession. I don't know what can save me. You've only been possessed by stupidity, sir.
I don't know why I do this, because I actually hate doing this bit.
Money. You do it for money. You do it for ad revenue. You do it for memberships. Don't lie about it.
Like sitting in front of this door.
Please, please, pretty please. Please, please, please tell me you have underpants on, because if little Lee makes an appearance,
Hello.
I'm going to upchuck all over my desk. I don't want to chuck on my desk.
Who's out here with me? Is there someone
That's Spirit Talker
keen
or
to
something
communicate
else?
with me?
I don't think that's Spirit Talker.
I don't see why you'd
That's Necrometer. It's got the death moth on
be.
there.
It's got some moving things, but banging things, opening things, knocking things off up there. There's got to be some grand design about all this, some true purpose. This isn't just random.
No, it's
Something
definitely
like
not.
this isn't just random.
No, it's not random. It's pre-scripted, pre-written, and whatever. He's definitely not ripped off the Poltergeist Diaries for years. Yes, go and watch it. It's great. You'll see how many tricks he's nicked.
Oh, I've put the one on where it shows you, like the, oh, is it like EMF or something? Oh, it's going up.
We're talking.
We're talking. We are.
If you want to test those apps out, pin your microphones on, sit by a plug socket, they go off. If you vape near one, it'll go off. If you've got a fan on in your bedroom, it'll go off. Anything that causes quite minute fluctuations in EMF, naturally occurring EMF as well, will trigger these devices.
Thank you for
Apps.
responding to me. Can you maybe answer my question, what the purpose to all this is? Come on, please use this device. I know it's not as good as what... I just don't know. I don't know if that was a dog. Obviously, there's Luna in here. And to that side of the camera where you are, that's my son's room, and Thor's in there with him.
That's your son's room. Why has your son got a lock on the outside of his door? Whoa, that's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Why would you have a lock on the outside of it? It's not like your little Pomeranians or whatever they are can jump up and reach door handles. And have you really called one of those tiny little dogs Thor? Like calling a kitten Battle Cat or Cringer.
Please continue talking. Where have you gone? Are you behind me?
God, how boring this
Are you
crap
in here?
is.
Wait and see.
Where are you? Wait and see. These apps are not usually great, but these first two I believe the genuine responses.
You don't. You think your audience is gullible enough to believe you can talk to Vlad the Impaler through an Alexa. These apps, you can, for example, GhostTube, you can pay a subscription fee or a one-off payment, and you can add your own words in. And if you sit there for long enough, your own words will come out. How do I know? I did it. I had this idea that I was going to do a We Got Tipsy and talk to a ghost as a parody video. I don't know if I'll do it. Seemed like a good idea at the time, but I need Mrs. Geek's help to do it because she giggles like a maniac when she's drunk.
I'm asking it a question. It said, we're talking. I said, where are you? Wait and see. Why? What are you going to do?
Sorry, what I was going to say is these word banks, if you look at them before people add stuff into them, every response in there will fit a multitude of paranormal questions. They're designed for entertainment purposes for ghost hunters, not for paranormal investigators. I'm not being a dick. Amy's Crypt says on there, it's for entertainment purposes. It's not scientific proof. Experimentation.
Scare me or surprise me.
I've never been screwed.
It's got 100% got to be psychological now, but I can kind of feel something.
And me. Called boredom setting in. Is he buffering? That's his brain lagged. He's just sat there with his mouth open and nothing is happening.
It's like around me. Maybe here. In fact,
Pride.
it seems all around. Pride. So what you're going to do? Are you going to do something? Saying wait and see.
Pride didn't fit your bullshit story though, did it?
Why do you always have to play silly games? Why can you not just speak normal, speak nice? I'm clearly...
It's a bit fucking rich coming from you asking somebody that's dead to speak normal. You've got a pulse and you barely English. Yes, I said you barely English on purpose.
open to communicating with you. It must be obvious that I want to learn about you now. I think you've been here that long. We should be knowing everything about you. Yeah, I know nothing. Whew.
Steady on, big boy. Keep little Ian, please, please.
Hello.
All of us.
It's going super dizzy then. If you're messing with me, please stop. Are you going to speak on this device? Because I'm going to...
1930s.
1930s. I'm going to go back to bed in a minute. Now, was you born in the 1930s? Or did you pass away in the 1930s? Can you say one of them, like, died or born?
Compelling stuff of a possession. Shit.
Let me just quickly try Spirit Talker.
Yay. The app developed by a guy that doxed me. And before he starts crying and bitching that he never doxed me, if you take information that is kind of publicly available, but you search that out and then release it online with nefarious purposes or to damage or to cause upset to someone, which you did, that is doxing, sir.
This one generally is my favourite, to be fair.
Of course it is. It's made by another scammer.
I'm going to put another device and it's exactly the same principle. All you got to do is speak into it. Is there anything you'd like to say before I go back to bed? Is there anything that you think is important that I should know?
What did I used to
does
sit through this
event
shit?
Imminent mean?
What does event imminent mean? It means that an event is coming very, very soon. But I didn't hear an app say that. Unless I talked over it, I don't think I did. My brain is lagging like his, but I don't remember anything saying that. Where's he pulled that nugget from, other than his anus? Just in case.
Like a little noise again. I can't remember last time I was sat here and there was a noise. Literally, it's just said noise.
That's because these apps ask for permission to your microphone. You can also add words to them. I don't know if you can to Spirit Talker anymore, but back in the day you could, and he tends to give certain creators different levels of access from what I'm told.
I heard a noise, and then I said, I can't remember the noise or something last time I heard. Yes. Was that you making that noise?
I'm not saying it's not overlaid. He could actually have overlaid that, but he's shown the camera to the screen. Can we actually see that it said noise? We can. So it's not an overlay. Probably just a coincidence, or maybe I've been wrong about him all along, and he is genuinely haunted, and some ghost that died or was born in the 1930s knows how to interact with mobile phone technology. Ghosts are so smart.
Can you make another noise? Oh shit, I hate that one. Please stop that. Stop that one.
Of course it's off camera. It's one of those Halloween toys you get from Asda. We've got them all over the house. And sometimes they do just go off when the batteries are running low. But in this case, we can't see it. We can't see the item that it's just kicked on. Probably overlaid it.
In fact, let me turn this off. I hate that sound. In this context, like... No, I'm not so pro.
Yeah, don't show us the thing that's just gone off, Lee. Please don't show us that. To prove it's on the windowsill or next to the camera and that it's not an overlaid sound. Don't bother with that. Just get on your knees and start praying to a god that you don't believe in, wearing your rosary beads while scamming the great British public of YouTube. What a tit.
Right.
Where's your black orbs gone, Lee?
My Lord, you are all-powerful. You are God. You are Father. We beg you, through the intercession and help of Archangels Michael, Raphael and Gabriel.
He's been doing this shit for years and he's still got to read it off his phone. If you're a practicing Christian, a practicing religion, you would have these prayers down on memory. My mum doesn't even go to church anymore, but at one point she was very heavily into the church and she could quote full verses of the Bible. You can't remember a prayer that you say every couple of weeks.
For the deliverance of our brothers and sisters who are enslaved by the evil one. All saints of heaven, come to our aid. From anxiety, sadness, obsessions, we beg you, free us, O Lord. From hatred, fornication.
Don't you be calling fornication sin, sir. Dare you take away my bouncy time with Mrs. Geek? I like it. Weirdo.
From thoughts of jealousy, rage, and death, we beg you, free us, O Lord. From every thought of suicide and self-doubt, we beg you, free us, O Lord. From every division in our family and every harmful friendship, we beg you. We're super dizzy.
Free me, O Lord, from this bullshit.
Like super dizzy.
What incredible acting.
We beg you, free us, O Lord.
Oh, he's doing Super Saiyan praying. Let's go. What a knob. Where's the possession? You've only got 2 minutes left of the video. This is the quickest possession ever.
From every sort of spell, sorcery, witchcraft, and every form of the occult. We beg you, free us, O Lord. Lord, who said, I leave you peace, my peace I give you. Grant that through the intercession of the Virgin Mary, we may be liberated from every evil spell and enjoy your peace always. In the name of Christ our Lord. Amen. Oh my God, I'm like shaking. The prayer has never ever been that difficult.
If you are dizzy, if you are, oh my God, I'm shaking, would you push yourself up that fast? Because the first thing he'll do is make you more dizzy. He ain't feeling dizzy. He ain't feeling shaky. He's talking out of his ass. That's why he was bent over the way he was. The voice was coming from his butthole.
Show yourself.
Bet it doesn't. Ooh, show the photos.
I heard a cry then as well. Oh man.
You had a cry? I suggest visiting your local GP, Lee, because you've got a fucking screw loose.
My God. What's just happened to me?
Fuck and all. What's just happened to me? He's all dizzy and then he realises he's got to read his phone and suddenly he's stopped swaying. Knob.
Right. Just want to show you that thing.
Ooh.
That's what's just gone off.
Yeah, £25 toy from Asda. They go off all the time. That's why we take the batteries out after Halloween, because the fucking things will go off in a box somewhere. You can never find it. Or you'll be emptying the tumble dryer, and then you'll hear, like, the one that pulls her own head off going, la, 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 la. And for a split second, you freeze, and you're like, oh, bastard toy.
The RIP thing. So I'm going to actually leave that camera there tonight.
This had batteries in. I didn't know Stacey had tested it as she is putting it downstairs for Halloween. It's turned off, though, as you can tell, as it isn't going off when I pick it up motion activated. You, sir, have just debunked yourself, you moron. Turned off. It's motion activated. It's gone off, but it's not turned on. Look, I've picked it up and all the rest of it. You've put this in after the fact because it's gone off and it's motion activated. And you've picked it up and you showed us and you've put it down and then you've picked it back up and it hasn't gone off and you've realised in editing your mistake. So this little piece of text is to hide that you have just dropped a massive clanger, you absolute buffoon. And before anyone starts, why are you so horrible? Why are you so mean? Why do you call him names? Because he's a scam artist. He puts this out, people feel sorry for him, people send him praise, and he is lying about every single stitch of it. So yeah, I am going to mock somebody that scams people. If you don't believe me, look into his history with Israeli Haunted Events Company, where he booked tours to Romania and stuff, people paid. He basically cancelled the event. I don't know if it was because of COVID or something, but he cancelled the event. Nobody ever got their money back. Those people emailed me for 2 years telling me, I never got my money back. I never got my money back. He's a scam artist.
I'll leave that there now.
You can leave what you want where you want. You have just shown your own stupidity because you clearly overlaid that. Because every time you've moved that thing after, it hasn't gone off and it should have. You fucked up.
Yeah, let me just take a...
That was your possession.
Right, yeah. It's like super, super dizzy. I'll leave that open as well. Thanks for watching, guys.
That's it. That was his possession. So there we go. Our revisit to the tit went about as well as I thought it would. In fact, it went even better because he's actually been caught with his pants down through his own idiocy. Oh, the motion activate. Oh, shit. And then puts text on screen to try to hide the fact that he is just been caught bullshitting. And I would have missed it if it hadn't have been for the text. Because I don't have that specific toy. He's like, yep, it's motion activated, it's this activated, and turned off. It's got batteries in it, but it's turned off. So why didn't it go off when you picked it up? That doesn't mean it's spooky, it means you overlaid the sound. We couldn't see it on camera. So do please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. I'm not going back to weekly debunks of this guy. It'll be intermittent. Maybe try and educate his audience of what he's actually doing, because he does appear to have a much newer audience. Let me just have a quick look. Comment section. 444 comments across 11,000 views in 14 hours. There's an abundance of orbs in this video. Ashley, it's dust. Every time he moves or pulls the door, it swirls. It's dust. Did he debunk himself with that toy going off? And is this all just the same bullshit that he's been doing for 7 years, I think? 7 years! That's left you all. Beardo out. I'm in the wrong job. I could literally just sit around in my shorts with my dick borderline hanging out and be like, oh, orb, oh, bang, oh, app, oh. I could be fucking rich. I could have a motorhome and a jacuzzi tub and... Fuck my morals. I'm selling out.